Hey, it's Brandon. We are in episode 7. I know, can you believe it? And this entire Rimworld play has completely gone off the rails. I will say, there was a few things that are going right. So let's talk about those. We have 3 people that are getting along just fine. That's pretty cool, okay? We have a base that has some bedrooms. That's also pretty dang cool, okay? Uh, the music's always great. Ooh, what's this? A monolith. Jump to location. Should we jump to the location of the monolith and see what happens? Oh, I'm almost afraid to. Let's leave the monolith alone for now. Okay, so we've got this cool room here that we've built that's got our table and our chairs and our kitchen and our butchering room, which I have to tell it to butcher creatures and to make kibble. It needs to make kibble until we have 10, and it needs to butcher creatures forever. Just anytime there's a creature that needs butchering, cut them up and butcher them because we need to make them into food. We now have 11 foods made. Look at that, we have food. We also have a bunch of wood. Why do we have wood? There shouldn't be wood in the stockpile zone. I do not believe I told them to store wood in here. I did not. This wood needs to be moved. It shouldn't be in there. Whatever. Okay, so the only things that are going good is those things. The problem is that we are several days in and we have not made much progress. So like we are going to have to double down in production here, meaning I need to like start doing things. I think I need a couple of them. One of them I need a research bench because we should be researching and we aren't. So let's put a research bench in here and an art bench because we should be arting. Why are we not arting, right? Um, we should also have a stone cutter's table so that we can be doing some stone cuttering. Stone cuttering? Stone cutting? There you go. I can speak the Englishes. We need a crafting spot so we could be crafting things. And I think that's all the main things that I need for now. So this room becomes basically our everything room. All the things. In fact, I even want to put some recreation in here. Let's put a chess table in here, and let's put some chairs next to the chess table. Chairs, chairs, chairs. That way we can have a game of chess happening. And okay, at this point, I'm not putting any lighting in here because we are going to add electricity soon, and then we're going to put lighting everywhere when we have electricity. So I guess that's probably the next thing we need to do. We should probably build a wind turbine somewhere where we can run electricity to it. Oh, it's gonna have to be like here. Yeah, we're gonna have to build a wind turbine here, and then I'm gonna have to. One of my secrets here is that I put a growing zone around the wind turbine so it prevents trees from growing and getting in the way of the wind turbine. I know it's silly, but it works for me. So okay, we're gonna plant corn. Okay, so we have a wind turbine now that's planned. Okay, so there we go. So we're gonna see if we can build all these things, and in the meantime, let's talk. So 3 minutes in, we're in episode 7. We were discussing the quantum reality of realizing that like a thing about. So again, this could be you could plug and play this in any part of life, but like for me, I'm overly friendly and I make friends with people, and then I get like kind of like attached to the people that I make friends with, and then I tend to take it very personal and get very upset if these people um, like vanish, if they ghost me or they vanish or whatever. Now, if they tell me, which I've had plenty of people say, hey, like you're a bit much, we cannot be friends, or like you're not healthy for me. I actually handle that quite well. Because I honestly I agree with that. Like there are some people where I'm like, oh gosh, I'm probably not a good person for you to be friends with at this point in your life. Like I am I am a bit much, right? I get it. And I think that that's okay. When people communicate that with me, it is so like I appreciate and respect the hell out of that because number one, that is not an easy conversation to have with a person. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not going to do any art right now. It is not an easy conversation to have with a person. It really isn't. To say that, hey, look, this isn't working. We can't be friends. Like that's a hard one. But for somebody to actually take that, and people have done this. I mean, I've driven them to it, but people have had those conversations with me, and I have super mad respect for that because it's so much better than the people that just don't talk to me. They don't text me, they don't respond to me, they don't talk to me at all. It's cold. And that I've never understood that. Like people have done this to me my whole life. It's I draw this reality because it's a lesson that I'm trying to learn, and so I continually manifest the same thing over and over again. And it's like one of those things where it's like every time I think, okay, this time I think I figured it out. And then it's like, oh, no, I haven't figured it out at all. I really haven't. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's the lesson though for me. The bigger one is that I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna be friends with people. I'm gonna get attached. I'm gonna try to not get as attached, and I'm gonna try to like be more distant. Ooh, a war merchant is coming through town. Jump to location. Oh yeah, you've got the goods. Crap, I don't really have any money. I don't really have anything. I don't have anything I can really trade. Oh, this is bad. Well, that's okay. So yeah, the thing that I learned about myself is that I'm not going to stop like befriending people. But what I do need to worry on or work on is like getting too emotionally invested in any one of those people. I guess that's kind of sad but true that like I can't allow myself to get emotionally invested in one person, you know? Like as from a friendship point of view, I need even distribution of my friend circle. Yeah. I can be emotionally invested in one person romantically, and I think that's the whole point of having a wife and being with her for 20 something years. Like I pull that off no problem. But platonic friendships are tricky, especially with well, honestly, with both sexes. I think because I'm a little bit in the middle here, I'm just going to be honest with you. A platonic friendship with a male or a female is tricky for me because, they say you can't be friends with the people that you're attracted to, and what am I supposed to be friends with no one, right? So, it's tricky, it is, honestly. But that's fine. I think this is fine. This is like how we learn, We go through these things and we learn and we kind of understand that like if I can just like kind of evenly distribute my attachments to people so that I'm not putting too much on any one person, it's probably healthier. Okay, we got to figure out who is my best communicator. You have social skill of 0. You have social skill of 7, and you have social skill of 0. Well, Santa is clearly going to be my trader here. So Santa, you're going to come over here and talk to the trader. And let's see, is there any chance we can trade? What can we do here? So this is a trade screen. You're 7 episodes in. You've never seen a trade screen? Because I've never traded. I don't trade often. But here we go. We do need things. This merchant has 807 silver. We have 800 silver. At the end of this, I would prefer to have all their silver. Um, but I would also prefer to have some of their items. So let's see what we can do. First of all, what do we have? We have components. I will never trade a component. I need these more than I need anything else. There's never enough. If they had them, I'd be buying them because I absolutely never have enough of these. I could probably use some of the herbal medicine, but I'm going to go without it, and we are going to regret the heck out of that in a future episode. That's fine. I have a pair of pants. Look at that, $130 pair of pants. I don't need those. Look at that, $130 right there. So maybe we do get some medicine now that I'm going to take 130 of his silver. Maybe we take some of his medicine to even that out. So we're back to 0. -8. I don't want to give you my money. I'll take 10 herbal medicines and uh, and 5 silver, and you will take 1 pair of pants. You know, this is not a bad trade. I'm not going to argue. I have made worse trades in my own personal life. So if I could get $130 for a pair of pants and walk away with some herbal medicine and 5 silver, this is a good deal. I'm taking it. Okay, and that's trade. That's how we trade. This game is all about that kind of stuff. There's trade. There's war. There's cannibalism. It's everything. It's a fun game. Okay. So yes, so I guess that now here, by the time we made it to episode 7, we've realized that, well, yes, I'm not going to change becoming friends with people. I'm always going to become friends with people. In fact, if any of the people from my past that has ghosted me, oh God, no. What just happened? What just happened? What the heck a grizzly bear just, what, I, what just happened? Grizzly bear revenge. A grizzly bear is attacking after being harmed. It will hunt any humanoid it can reach. It will calm down when it goes to sleep. Um, was this my pet? I don't think I had a pet grizzly. I thought I had a pet yak. Yeah, I have a pet yak, not a grizzly. Were you tamed? Doesn't look like it. Panther. Oh gosh. There was a, so it looks like a panther and a grizzly bear got into a fight. There's panthers. Okay, a panther and a grizzly bear got into a fight. Well, all I'm seeing here is grizzly bear meat on the menu. So I set up a thing here in the butcher table. They're supposed to auto butcher anything that gets killed. So this is going to be a really good test. If one of my people comes over and immediately butchers this and gets meat and puts meat over here, I'm going to be very happy. Let's watch. Let's watch. Come on. We gotta butcher this meat, you guys. Look, you guys, we got meat sitting on the table. Oh wait, what happened? No, don't bury it. Don't bury it. We were gonna butcher it. Why are you doing that? Why? But I thought we were gonna eat it. We can't. We're not gonna eat it. Grizzly bear. I thought we were gonna eat this. Nobody's gonna butcher it. Oh come on. Somebody better butcher this. This is fresh meat. No? Nobody's gonna butcher it. Wait, 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 wait. No, no. Oh, I am so disappointed. Okay, well, I'm ending this episode incredibly disappointed. I was hoping we were going to get some meat out of this, and we didn't get shit. Alright, overwrite. Quit to main menu. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And future Brandon, who's still watching this, you know, thank you.